Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to part 2 of our attempt to ascend the Deprived. Last episode, it may look like we didn't get a lot done, and in terms of the absolute number, it's true, we've only taken out 7 of the gods. However, I've specifically been picking out the ones that were likely to cause problems. So the biggest problem ended up being Aeolian. Going into this, I assumed the biggest problem would be Gonfurion just because he's so annoying, because of his whole bullshit, but Aeolian ended up being just the worst. I mean, with the constraint that you can't use your relics, and you can't have fusions, and you can't have avatars, it really does bring things down quite a bit. Now, at the start of last episode, I said I would try and come up with the solutions myself, and I did try, but eventually I gave up. I didn't really explain why I gave up, so I'll say a little bit about that before we continue, and there are a couple reasons. Number one, I understand the concept of why challenges exist. They make the game harder. But sometimes challenges make the game harder by forcing you to... Well, sometimes the way the game is made harder is that the constraints take away the things that also make the game fun, right? If we look at our relics, they do all kinds of crazy things. If you look at the avatar creatures, they are also like they're regular creatures, but they have very interesting abilities. And fusions are just a core part of the game, and all of that is just completely taken away. And yeah, you can have fun treating it as a puzzle, but it's a puzzle that feels a lot less substantial in a way than the core of the game. When we do the next challenge run as the pariah, playing as the pariah, you have 3 creatures maximum. However, you can use, well, first of all, you can have fusions. Like, one of the core mechanics of the game, fusions, is just completely absent in this build. You can have fusions as the pariah. You can have an avatar creature, so that choice becomes even more important, and you can have relics, so those choices become even more important. And then obviously you have to like pick and choose which creatures. So I feel like playing as the pariah, I'm gonna have a much better time than this, because it just feels like sometimes it just feels like I'm bashing my head against a wall. The other issue is that, yes, it's all well and good to say, you should experiment yourself, you should find the solution yourself. But here's the problem, is that we have a limited number of Gate of the Gods keys. And if I'm quote-unquote experimenting, and my way of experimenting is seeing, hey, let me throw this party against Aeolian and see if that works, let me cook up some other crackpot build and see if it takes Muse down. Like, there's no way for me to test whether this works without actually going into the Gate of the Gods, and then that'll waste keys. Now, I could start doing things like, the game allows you to save in multiple slots. I could have a different save slot where I'm testing stuff out and then loading my old save game, but I feel like if I'm gonna be doing that, then at that point, I might as well just be cheating and just give myself infinite keys, That wouldn't feel great either, I don't wanna be, like, while this playthrough is going on, be doing stuff like doing stuff in other save slots and then pretending, like, I'd tell you I did it, obviously, I wouldn't lie about it, but somehow it just doesn't feel like doesn't feel like a way of playing that I would enjoy, you know? I wanna just go into this game fresh, give it my best shot, but I also don't want to be penalized by wasting my tiny number of keys coming up with things that may or may not work. The other problem is, the game mechanics are great, they're wonderful for the most part, but sometimes there are hidden things going on in the background. So for instance, one of the times we fought Aeolian, I think we had some stat reduction going on. The idea was, let me reduce his defense, and then let's try and take him down either ourselves or with the like subterfuge. That was a spell that I was very excited about. I'm like, technically we can cause Aeolian to damage himself, but the problem is with stat reductions, stats don't go down indefinitely. In fact, they don't even go down all the way to 0. It's not like, you know, in Diablo where you can have negative resistances, right? And you've got to like overstack them, because otherwise the game will literally put you at minus 100. In this game, stats have floors, they have quote-unquote minimum values, and once they hit those values, that's the least you can get. And there's one battle where we hit the floor. I'm gonna... most of me talking about why I'm not gonna do this is gonna be around the Aeolian fight, just because that's what took the longest. But yeah, we hit the floor for Aeolian's defense, and we still weren't really able to do much. We eventually killed him using Mutilate, which was a spell that I've found myself. That wasn't mentioned in the build that I was using. So I did use my own creativity, but if I had known ahead of time that the previous things weren't going to work, I would have... I don't like the fact that I had to waste keys to learn that my previous thing, which the only reason it didn't work was because of the opaque way the game will handle, you know, it's a limit to stat reduction. Right? That's the only thing. In this episode, I've already spent like 10 minutes talking. Well, 7.5 minutes. It's time to get going. We have saved this party, correct? I'm pretty sure we have. Let's go to manage groups. The Deprived party, right. It's got 6 different, yeah, alright. You know, let's just go. And right at the end of last episode, I did notice Shallan's trait. So we've got to wait for her creatures to attack or cast spells, I guess. Oh, let's also look at our anointments. We do have Censure. What did Censure do again? Who even had Censure? It was Inquisitor, I think, right? What does this do? Ah, yes. This I think helped us out in the Aeolian fight, because I was wondering why my Ebony Ant was doing so much damage. It's because we received the healing, and we were able to pump a lot of damage out, even with just regular attacks. We didn't have to use Mutilate the entire time. Although Mutilate does help when you're able to raise your health. Anyway, we're going to try and take out Shallan without changing this party. And we're just gonna... I mean, we can try to take her out at level 11, because we will eventually have to kill her all the way to level 50, so might as well save 1 key whenever we're doing that. Alright, let's go for this. Alright, maybe start out with some oh god damn it. So Mutilate, Who among us wants to be the one to take her down? So you have the most health, but you've also died once. Okay. Okay. Clayman, you have no spells. That's a bit of a thing. All right, let's just do some more Clayman action on you, and eventually we will do so. Yeah, let's just defend. Oh, we can't do Entangling Roots. I guess we can only do Clayman. Alright, so we've already gained some stuff. Some of our creatures even have Rebirth. I don't know if... We have Rebirth and also a free... and also a free heal. Oh, some of our creatures, or one of them, or a couple of them actually, have you know what I should do is... I should do Archangel to try and give more of them Arcane. Just roll the dice on that. One of them did get Arcane, the Colossus. Except I already used up your Clayman. I can do Entangling Roots, I can do Archangel. Let's do Archangel. Right, so far, Ebony Ant, you have Entangling Roots, but what you should do is you should do Clayman on yourself. There we go. Mimic does have Arcane. I think you should just go ahead and do some Clayman action. Dolorson, you've already used your Clayman. Some of us do need healing, so let's do Archangel. And we're like stacking them with a lot of debuffs. That's a good thing. Clawing Cockatrice does have Arcane. At this point, I feel like our creatures are pretty safe. And most of our people should have Arcane on most turns. Colossus does have Arcane, although you used up your Clayman, so you don't have that anymore, but that's okay. You do have Clayman, and you do have Arcane. Yeah, the diminishing returns are hitting us pretty hard. You should just keep doing a bit of this. Keep on. Maybe doing a bit of that. Yeah, we're pretty safe at this point. Yeah, we're gonna eventually have to start doing damage, and I think the way we do damage is by just trying to attack them, I guess? We have Mutilate, but I don't think anybody other than the Ebony Ant is really going to be able to get any real value out of that. Ooh, look at the pathetic tiny slivers of health we're getting. Oh, and that was a good amount of health that we gained. Not really sure how that happened like that. This happened once during my alien fight, and unfortunately I couldn't replicate it. It's this scaling out of control. Let's do another Archangel. I think now maybe our Ebony Ant. Actually, a whole bunch of our creatures are, almost all of our creatures are strong. Something has broken the, diminishing returns. Okay, well, I mean, we won. We got the Shallan costume, that's good. So that's done. So that was one fight that I was worried about. Out of the remaining ones, are there any that I am worried about? I honestly don't think so. I don't think so. Alright. Tartareth is gonna be a little, So, the way we handle Tartareth is... I'm gonna craft 5 gems of fermented hops. Excuse me. Or 6, I guess. And I'm just gonna socket them onto my... onto these boots that I'm wearing. I'm just gonna put fermented hops. And I believe fermented hops is gonna have a chance to cast on turn. Empty spell slot. I could have done things differently. I could have given them different artifacts. Let me see. Hang on. If I enchant like a random spell. There's no option here for a percentage chance to cast on just taking your turn. That's why most of the builds will use like helmets or swords or something, so that their spells have a chance of being cast even when it's not manual after one of these actions. I wasn't thinking about that when I created this party. me look at my spells. We have Archangel on you, we just have Clayman on you. Entangling Roots on you. No spells on you, no spells on you. You know. Let's just try and fucking take Tartareth down. We'll try to do it at level 1500, but we do have the thing. Okay, bleed out. Censure is gonna be irrelevant, maybe. Anyway, let's just try and take Tartareth out. It would be a lot better if we didn't have if we went in with a proper build, but I think I'm just gonna try and roll the dice. Oh, yeah. Excuse me? I don't understand why we won. Clearly something worked well for us. Why are they... Hang on a second. What are they... Abnegation. Abnegation. Now, who has abnegation? After creatures are healed, enemies take damage to the amount of healing. And it seems to... Let me also check the battle history. Why was all of the... Men Rise Above was where the huge Dreams of Ice, Rise Above was what was giving us those huge gains in max health. Anyway, we took Tartareth down. We didn't save a key on this because I think we did bring it down to level 10. But it was a fun time. Now this is for Aeolian. I'm actually gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm going to swap. Sorry, not for Aeolian. For 4080, I'm gonna swap to my regular Blight party. I'm just going to deposit Reclusa, because we can't use you. And we're just gonna try to do it. We're just gonna go through the rest of this list. We're just gonna go start at the top and then go down, right? We'll even try and save some keys along the way by fighting these guys on higher levels. Died painfully. I should have changed my party a little bit. Let's start with... Okay. Oh no, oh, I didn't give myself the Brewmaster's handshake. That's a bad mistake. We're just gonna have to defend, hoping that, you know what, let's subterfuge this guy. Oh no! Why did I think that would work? Let's just metamorphosis this guy. Oh god, just defend. Yeah, I botched this a little bit. There we go. I did watch it by not allowing myself to cast the Brewmaster spells manually. I thought I had that. Hang on a second. Let me go to my anointments. Don't really. I mean, we can keep that. We don't really need censure anymore. Brewmaster handshake. One other thing we could do is we could bring on the house. But to bring on the house on... Actually, no, we should bring on the house on. We should just forget about trying to do this, and we should just focus on being secure. Right, so we wasted another key, so that's one minor issue. Yeah, we're just gonna do you with the regular party. We made a mistake. We're gonna own up to it, and we're not gonna worry about it too much. Please. Okay, we did successfully take them out. There we go. And we got the 4080 costume as well. That's another one down. And I think most of them are probably going to go like this. Alexandria, Aneltha. Most of them are going to be pretty straightforward. Because the Fermented Hops party, even without fusions, is able to get the job done. And for this one, the first one, if you're wondering why the first instance it doesn't do damage, it's because the way this spell works is, if enemies aren't blighted, it'll blight them first. However, it'll just replicate that thing 3 times. So it'll just try to put blight on them 3 times. Instead of, if they are blighted, then it starts doing damage. But the problem is, it decides the 3 actions that it's gonna do. Well, no, the spell itself doesn't have 3 actions. But we are giving it extra casts because of the way we're building it, right? And those extra actions, unfortunately, are all, like, they're all set in stone right at the start. So the first action that it tries to do is just multiply 3 times, and the first time you cast it, they don't have blight, so it just tries to put blight on them 3 times. The only way you could do damage right from the start is if the enemies had blight on them right from the start, and there is, in fact, a Shadowbringer anointment that will do that. I think enemies always have blighted is one of these. Yeah, but I mean, that's, you'd be wasting an anointment just by putting this on, just because you can easily put blight on your opponents manually. What's your deal? At the start of combat and after getting shelled. Well, you know what? I'm gonna give myself some greater dispel. Just in case we need this. Plus it's a good spell to have just in general, right? So, upgrade. And I think we have a sorcery creature already who can use this. I'll give it more charges. It didn't even... I'll make it generous, I guess. And I don't really need anything else. Alright, let's equip that. Equip that on you. Ooh, you already have spells. So I'll equip it on... So which of our creatures... You have 3 slots, you have 5 empty slots. I'll give it the life transformation and I'll give it to the siren. Alright, enchant. So I guess we are gonna use the last slot. After all. This one. Yeah, we'll just do that. Just in case we need to get rid of his shelled debuff. I feel like we probably won't, but let's just make sure. Oh, before we take down Aramaki, we've got to take down Anelta. We're probably going to get some costumes along the way as well, and I'll maybe show them as we find them. Costumes, actually, it shows you the costumes. I meant skins. All right. Yeah. So. Easy win. No special drops. That's to be expected because we're only fighting them hopefully once per. This guy, no reason at all to fight him above level 10. Although we could fight him at level 50 if we wanted to. If we wanted to. Alright. We'll start off with a bit of this action. Oh. Turns out shelled doesn't help you at all. Excuse me? Uh-huh. He's invisible. You know what? We're gonna have to be very intelligent about how we do this. We might have to take a second attempt at this. 'Cause we wanna bring his... I said we want to bring his health down. There we go. We're gonna do it. Okay, we did it. Metamorphosis is turning out to be a beautiful spell. Just because the way these god battles work is when you kill the god, their trait stops working. So if you can maybe kill the god a little bit quicker, then you can get them out of the way and turn the rest of the battle into just a normal battle. And then, ugh, this could be bad. Who has the IDR sword? Hang on. No, nobody has the So what do you have? What do you have equipped? Oh, you do have the IDR sword. Never mind. But the Phase Knight boots, I think. Oh no, you do have endurance aura. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? You do have that. You do have that. All right. We'll try and take you out to level 11. And we'll see how we do. How long have we been going? Probably half an hour. Yeah, 36 minutes. Alright. We're surviving, which is a good sign. Easy. Easy. That's how it's done. That's how it is done. And now we just go after Azrael. And honestly, I think we're home free. I think we're home free. Entangling roots to start. Fermented hops to kill. And there's nothing they can do. There's nothing they can do. I was even... You get the costume as well. The only thing that could have tripped us up was the Aryamaki fight, because I forgot that his thing about consuming all of our charges takes precedence over our own anointment. That means we don't use charges. Nonetheless, we were able to do that. I don't think we need to fight Caliban for Ascensions. If we've killed all the other gods and he's left and then it's not giving us the Ascension, we'll fight him, but I don't think we need to do it. This guy is going to be an easy fight as well. Just never let this guy take a turn. And it's lights out for Erebus, I think. Yeah. We're gonna get a bunch of different achievements for fighting different gods. Well, the ones that we haven't fought yet. This guy should be easy, because he starts out blighted. Nevertheless, we'll do it this way. Oh yeah. The top left creature is somehow taking way less damage. It'll still die eventually. Alright. You're dead. I guess we could wait for the achievement to pop, because surely... Yep. Surely we're gonna get one, and then we'll just continue. Generos, I don't think he can do very much either. So again, you gotta do it the old-fashioned way. That abomination in the top left is Was that a haunted golem? That spawned as a Vulpes? It was a haunted golem. You can see in the timeline it still lists it as a haunted golem. Ooh, this gives us two different skins in one go. Let's go! Christmas and Halloween Genros. Let's take a look at them right now, because I'll probably forget by the end of them all. So for Genros, we got Christmas and Halloween. Oh, Christmas Generos is just with white fur and a Santa hat. Hilarious. Got Halloween Generos as well. Ooh, this is horrifying. I love it. I love it. That's outstanding. And like the skins in this game are just top tier. One of the best things about this game is just the artwork and some of the, not even some, like the best artwork in this game. Not to say that the regular artwork isn't bad. The regular artwork is great. But the best artwork in this game is in the form of skins that are rare drops that you might not even see. Life ain't fair. Oh, okay. I know this. I remember this. I remember this. So we just gotta entangle him. We even set up a macro to do this fight more quickly, which I haven't equipped because so we'll just keep defending. If it looks like some of his creatures are getting close, we'll do entangling roots. Unfortunately, our build is slowing things down by virtue of all of these automatic spells that we're casting. But we only need to beat him once for this exercise. Ooh. I cut it very close there. Definitely should do some of this action. So who has entangling roots? A lot of us do. I think the consuming vortex is the one that has like all of the charges though. You've already used up all of your charges, alright. Well, it's fine. Yeah, I wonder, does this affect the guy? It does, but it can never kill him because we can't do damage. Even if we got the best metamorphosis roll possible, which I think is just like 1%, wouldn't be able to do much about it. There we go. It's about time or tar for the evening. Right. Good night, Lister. Easy. Alright. What remains? Look at all these gold stars. Ugh. Mortem? Mortem. Before we do Mortem, let's do Meraxis. Yeah, let's do Meraxis. Mortem, I think, might just be a long fight. That we're gonna have to... Well, we can use Metamorphosis to shorten it. Oh. Why did we die? Hang on a second. Eternal what? Excuse me? What the? Hang on. Excuse me? Oh, it's the reflect. Is it damage reflection? Yeah, it's the damage reflection. So how are we gonna how are we gonna deal with this? Well, let's look at our anointments. Let's maybe not do that, and let's maybe try and kill them more quickly. Meraxis is throwing in a bit of a wrench. This is the kind of puzzle that I enjoy, because we came close to taking you out. And we're gonna take some damage. We're gonna come back to life. And now we're gonna kill you. Oh, are you serious? We need like a second resurrection. Do we have, hang on. We need a second resurrection for our creatures. So, there's one easy way to do this. In fact, I should have tried to do it this way instead. I thought maybe we could, even if we kill him, we are still gonna take the damage. So, let's go to the spell codex. Rebirth. No, I don't think so. Target gains rebirth. Caster is killed. Target. Shouldn't there be a thing? You know what, let's just get relight. Because we're not gonna need we're not gonna need too many of these. So let's get relight. Oop. First of all, who has free spells? I'll give relight to the third mimic. Right, we'll do it like that. And in fact, we'll make it ethereal so that everybody has this. I don't really need more charges. Generous? I think that's the only thing we need. Alright. Alright, let's try this a fourth time. Who knew Meraxus would end up being the bane of our existence? Tricky, tricky devil. Yeah, we'll start the usual way. We do have... No, we're gonna die. Except we're all gonna come back. What? Oh, he casted fermented hops automatically. He casted fermented hops I didn't even get a chance to cast relight. Oh no. My build is too good. I just need a chance, man. Give me a chance. Okay. Maybe what I should do is cast relight. No, because I don't think that's gonna work. We're gonna die. Oh, it's automatically happening. This is... Do you have any Graveborn? First 3 times. First 3 times. Deal more. I think this is the only, like, free resurrection. Death Rattle. Sanguine Fortitude. Is that gonna be maybe a way to... I don't know. Maybe Sanguine Fortitude is gonna be a way to take less damage. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, so we just need our automatic fermented hops to not trigger. Oh, this is bad. We're bleeding. Okay, this could work. Because if I do relight, everybody else has that. No! Oh no. I needed him to die with that second one. Why did he not? I needed him to die or just to not. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, that's that didn't work. No, see, this is a problem. Am I gonna have to fucking unequip your stupid artifacts? Okay, hang on a second. Let me unsocket. Spasm. Hang on a second. Creatures. We're gonna try and cheese this. We're gonna try and cheese this. Alright. We could just make ourselves immune to indirect damage, I know. But I really want to do it like this. I really want to do it with my build. Even if it means wasting a whole bunch of keys in the process. I think we're gonna do it. We didn't even need the extra resurrection, I don't think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deposit the reclusive white. I mean, we might as well keep it. It's nice, a nice bit of insurance in case things go horribly wrong. And we'll. I don't need to save this as another party. We can, you know, take in the Gravebane White manually every time. Yeah, so we wasted a few keys against Meraxis. I should have maybe tried not to brute force it so much. Oh, and we entirely skipped Mortem. That's sad. Perdition is being very tough to take down. You know what we should have done is we should have done a bit of this action. There we go. We still have I don't know, man. Just hilarious. Hilarious. And I don't know, man. Just hit yourself, I guess, and just die. Thank you very much. And we already get the plush for Perdition. And there aren't that many left. Oof. This is gonna be tough, but again, I think the odds are in our favor just because of all of the chances to resurrect that we have. Alright, well, I mean, we do have to do this. Excuse me? Like, what was that going on? Why are they... Hang on a second. Why are they... Why do you... Oh no, why do you have all these temporary fucking traits? Do we know... Oh no, what? We don't have blank slate. We're fucked. Because I don't think we can... Well, we can do great... but I won't get rid of their traits though. Hang on a second. Why did you... Why did you gain this trait? What the fuck? Why did you... That's such a bunch of bullshit. Oh man, that is such bullshit. Okay, let's alright, whatever. Blank slate, I guess. Upgrade, well, we already have this. You know what? Let's enchant. More generous, sure, and we'll give it a, I don't know, chaos class swap. Nope, not this one. This one. Put it on you, I guess. that was dumb. That was really dumb. Well, let's take out... you know, let's take out Reclusa, because I don't want this nonsense to drag out too long. Let's get this done early. This time they're not getting any bullshit traits. At this time it worked. How did they fucking get... Stand as one. Like, even when there's no shield bearer in sight, they're still ruining my life. But... Now, if we're gonna take down Mortem, we should make a bit of a change. Take this off and we'll put On the House back on. And let's do Mortem before it gets any more annoying. Well, like before we run into any more annoying future things. Yay, bleeding. I don't think that's gonna matter. Again, we do like a nice little metamorphosis. And that is acceptable. We'll do some entangling roots. Like, what the fuck happened? What the fuck happened? Why did that guy just randomly cast like an AoE fucking spell? Excuse me? Man, why did he just... Get it. How is that it? Come on, man. This game sometimes. This game sometimes. Come on, just... Oh, this is a killer cooler, isn't it? Fuck off. Fuck off. We have this for this very reason. Let's do entangling roots. Right, so nobody's gonna do any bullshit. That's an awful roll. That's even worse. Are you serious, man? Are you, like, actually serious right now? We can do better. You know what, I'm just gonna accept that. Cause otherwise this is gonna be a long fucking battle. Yeah. Like, why did he... Was that like a racial trait that caused him to... I don't know, man. I don't know. That was annoying. Let's do a bit of this action. I'll just try and kill you. You're almost dead. There we go. Thank you kindly. No, just fuck off. Okay. Almost done with the entire first page. We're just going to be dealing with a lot of debuffs in this battle. Alright, well, I mean, nothing to do except to get a bit of this action going on. Blind doesn't really affect us too much. That burning is kind of bad though. Ooh, but we killed her and we've just won. We've just won. Let's wait for the achievement to pop, I guess. There we go. Ow, well, not quite done with the first page. Siralim. What? Huh, okay. I mean, I think we should still be able to... So she starts with those buffs. They always have every other buff. But these... Some of these buffs should be removable. So let's do a quick greater dispel. So their rebirth is gone. It would be an awful battle if they just constantly had rebirth. We should be able to snare them as well. Can we at least... yeah. It would have been awful if somehow we were prevented from damaging her. But they're done, and I think now we can just get rid of the rest of their buffs. Just to... We didn't really even need to do that, but this is just to add insult to injury. We're not even gonna let you keep your buffs as you die. We are that vindictive. I guess we can wait for this achievement to pop as well. There we go. And now just a few left. Just a few left. Man, let's do Zante first, because I feel like this is gonna be an annoying one. How long have we been going? Probably over an hour. Yep, an hour and 10 minutes. But it's not going to be as long as the previous one. No fucking clue what's going on in this dumpster fire of a battle. What? I had a feeling something like this was gonna happen. Random harmful spells. So there's just a bunch of random bullshit. Okay. Can we, like, do anything about that? Okay, well, at least we survived? Question mark? You're confused, which sucks. Oh my god, what is this, dude? Oh, god. Okay, Siren Beguiler, please. You have to do this. Good. Alright, man, you have to do Greater Dispel, because otherwise nothing's gonna make any sense. Now we just have to try and do some fucking damage to these guys, man. Oh, you're silenced. You fucking silenced yourself, you idiot. What? Man, what is even the point of this bullshit? Just kill me, dude. Just fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. Fuck off. Ugh. Hey. Man. We just have to try and get lucky. Like, what does it mean when it says random spells? Like, is it like any random spell in the game, or is it... That's bullshit. Because you fucking silenced yourself, you idiot. You silenced my entire team, you moron. You fuck. At least they're not casting anything. Oh god. You fucking moron. Oh, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah. I had a feeling it was going to be a luck-based situation. Alright, yeah, let's just keep trying to do this. We got this in the bag, let's not throw it away. Let's not throw it away. Okay. Well, I was correct. Zonte was one of the more annoying ones. And the rest of them, I think we can just go through in numerical order, I guess. Alright, you're a bit of that. Let's do this. Hang on a second. While invisible, you're immune to damage. This could be... Hang on a second. Oh, okay. I thought they gained invisible every time they took damage. All we needed to do was get rid of his thing once. I thought this fight was going to be a lot more difficult than it actually ended up being. Okay. Anyway, that's that done. I'm already done Tartareth. Murgo, yeah, let's go ahead and do you. And then just Venedon and Vertrag. Okay, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Because if we cast Entangling Roots... No, we have... Oh, no. Hang on a second. Because now he's going to cast... Oh, I thought they were going to cast Snare on us. Oh, only when we manually cast a spell. So let us never manually cast Snare. In fact, let us just win the battle. How about that? How about that? Let us also wait for this achievement to pop. And let us go and get these final kills. Venedon, and then Vertrag. Vertrag's gonna be the easiest. Venedon... I'm not too worried about beating you at higher levels because we're already done with that. Alright. Start like this. A bit of this just for safety. And let's just win. And finally, this should be the last one. We'll do you at level 13. I don't really think it matters. And I don't think we have to fight Caliban. But we'll confirm that after this. Let's untangle some roots. Alright. Oh, wrong spell. Let's not botch this right at the very end. We fucking did it. Congratulations, you have ascended your deprived specialization. You now have access to a powerful new perk, as well as an exclusive decoration and creature skin. So what do we get? Perk point, whatever. This looks pretty darn awesome. I'm not sure what kind of decoration. Oh, it's a miscellaneous decoration. We got the A deprived skin for the Yeti as well. So we'll go through this systematically, right? So, skin for the Yeti. A perk. This is the most important thing, by the way, which is why we'll look at it last. Let's first see where we can find this decoration. Add decoration under miscellaneous. Unfortunately, a lot of decorations are in this category, but I think it was called There's Nothing There. There's nothing there. Ooh yeah, and we get a Steam achievement for ascending the Deprived. You might be wondering, hey, why didn't you have to fight Caliban for this? It's because Caliban is sort of a bonus god fight that you unlock after beating Xantai 10 times, I think. So he's not part of the original Pantheon. You know what? How about we just throw that on our spawn point, and then it could be like when we like respawn in the castle after doing a realm, it'll be like we came through this portal. I like the sound of that. Let's exit decoration mode. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. Next, let's take a look at our skin. The Deprived skin. Ooh. Very, like, Dark Souls chic. Especially the image on top. It looks a lot like the default skin for the Deprived. If we... sorry, the costume. Costumes are for the players, skins are for creatures. So we have Deprived. Deprived Tier 1. You might be wondering, hey, what about the Tier 2 and Tier 3 skins like you've got for the Animator? And that is true. We do have to get those, which means we're not fully done getting all of the achievements for the Deprived, but the thing is, to get the rest of those achievements... it's this set. Like, so you gotta complete realm quests, but you can complete realm quests at any difficulty. To prove it to you, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw down hang on a second, let's go to our anointments. Let's... yeah, go to our anointments. Let's take off... Eternal Echo, and let's put on Hell Knight Kindling. And let's just go into a random realm, but at level 6. And... in fact, at a 0 instability. Random realm, sure. Because I want to prove to you that you can get the rest of these achievements by just doing like low-level realms, if that's what you want. But before we do that, let's just take a look at the number that we're at right now. Where is it? Oh, the competent ones. Okay, so the competent The competent deprived. Progress 0 out of 10. And what is our realm quest? Find scales. Okay. Excuse me? What the fuck? The whole point of kindling is that people aren't resurrecting. I guess we could have burned their corpses and fire starter as well. Yeah, we're not really gonna get too much good treasure doing this, but this is just for the purposes of education that I want to show you this. And this is probably what I'll end up doing when I want to get the rest of these achievements. Alright. Might as well just look through the rest of this realm. We could get like a really lucky nether portal spawn that gives us a card. We could randomly find a card from a creature. All kinds of things could happen. But we, are you serious? I guess they are serious. Sometimes they're just gonna completely negate our damage. That's fine though. Here's one of the realm quest objectives. And just go here, nothing there. We can get some progress towards our missions that we're doing, our projects. And we completed that realm quest, got a bit of extra favor with the god here, and now the whole point of this was me to show you, if you go to our achievements, go to our character achievements, the competent deprived. You can see it right there. Progress 1 out of 10. So you can indeed get these achievements just by doing low-level quests. You don't have to make it a challenge for it. You could take the deprived and try to do high-level realms. You could. But why would you? Why would you when there are so many more fun ways of getting this, right? Why would you do that to yourself? And I guess one thing we could do is we could just try to get another favor rank while we're in here. I don't know if we even have enough objects capable of giving us that favor. Another thing we could do is oh yeah, we're gonna be painfully short. Let's get a bunch of lost amaranths on the field. Just cause might as well hit a few of them as we walk back. Some celebratory murder. And if we're extraordinarily lucky, we will even get... Ooh! I just realized, I didn't show you the special perk that we unlocked. Like, that's the whole reason I've put myself through this multi-episode, multi-day ordeal. Oh yeah, by the way, if I didn't mention it at the start of the episode, this is on a completely different day. I had to rest and recover my energy before I felt up to recording this again. Alright, we're just gonna kill these because might as well. This is, by the way, a pretty good way to farm cards as well, if there's a specific card that you need. But in terms of just generally finding cards, you'd be better off just doing high-level realms, hoping to find them in just, you know, the regular realm loot. But if there's a specific one that you really, really, really need, this is a good way to do it, just because it's an instantaneous way of ending most battles. Doesn't look like we're gonna be fortunate enough to get this drop though, but I mean, there's always a low probability thing. Right. Don't want to get too sidetracked with the... Hang on, have we donated? Let's just check. Yes, we have. Okay. We'll do this. And we might as well save getting the next favor rank for when we actually come back. And we can get some good treasure out of it. Yeah, so let's just head back to the castle. And I've got to show you the very special perk that I just unlocked. The very special perk. Simple life. You have 100% chance to find skins. This perk is always active. Let's go through the motions and actually activate it, even though the game tells us we don't need to, but just because, like, I've earned it, so I want to do this. It's always active, even if your specialization is not deprived. That is why I did this. That is also why I wanted to get this before, like why I picked Deprived ahead of Pariah. Not just because I thought it'd be, you know, a bit of a chore that I wanted to get out of the way, and I think the Pariah is actually going to be a lot more fun to play, or like to try and ascend, but because I wanted this thing first. Because what the Pariah Ascension gives you, I might as well spoil it for you, because I don't want to hype it up and then when you see what it is, you'll be disappointed. So the Pariah equivalent, you know, the special perk that you get for ascending, that is just a small increase in the chance to find nether stones. Which, I mean, we're already finding more nether stones than we know what to do with. So I wanted to get this one out of the way first. Alright. Next. We might as well just put a point into this as well, just for the fun of it. Now what we're gonna do is, to end off the episode, I am going to change my specialization back to the... Oh, look at how beautiful this is. Our second specialization, Ascended. Feels damn good. But we're gonna go back to the animator. And we're gonna... Ooh, that... You actually have to walk around it. When... Oh, I mean, that's fine. I'll get used to that. We'll swap to the Animator Mark III party. How is it different from the default? Oh yeah, we had very different creatures. Okay. Switch over to Animator Mark III. Excuse me. And I will have to fix the spell gems. Oh no. Ah. I guess because we didn't save and exit, it does remember the spell gems that we had. So even better. Even better. In case you're wondering, it's because sometimes when I switch specializations, it'll remember some of the spells that I had, like the default 3 and the extra 3 you get from the artifact slot. But if you have bonus spells like my Animatus does, or if you've got the that Evoker enchantment, Expanded Mind, sometimes it'll forget those spells and then you'll have to re-equip them on all of your creatures. But we already have all of our creatures, so that's saved us a bit of time. And what we'll do is, next episode we're gonna go back to some regular realm delving. We are gonna have to build up our stockpile of keys because we blasted through a lot of them trying to ascend the Deprived, but I think you will agree that it was worth it. But no doubt when we're trying to do the Pariah, it's gonna be a similar situation where we won't necessarily win all of those battles on the first attempt. But you know what? We're gonna try our best. But anyway, that's gonna be enough for this episode. Next episode, as I mentioned, we're gonna be back to regular realm delving. And it's time for me to say, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed this whole process of ascending the specialty and the kinds of things that you have to do to try and make that happen. And I will freely admit that a lot of these strategies I needed help. I looked up guides. A lot of them weren't even guides, they were just like Reddit comments. So regardless of where I got it from, I will put it in the description to let you know where the idea originated, just because, you know, you should always give credit to the source that you got the information from. But yeah, I'm gonna do that so that hopefully if you yourself are trying to ascend this, and if you want to maybe do it more efficiently than I did, then the source material is right there. But yeah, just want to mention that. I'll go back to saying thank you so much for watching. Hope you had a good time, and hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.